Okay, the Sims. Pocket sevens. I open for 2.2. There's a shove and a reshove. Which players are those? This guy shoves, and then the button shoves. What's his? Sokolov 257 goes all in. Let's edit the ranges. My opening range, I do open slightly wider. Something like that. Even though it's only 22 big blinds, so should be quite a bit tighter. Yeah, that's not a big adjustment. The first shoving player. Is this a reasonable range for him? He probably doesn't do this with ace-9, not with ace-7. Probably smaller amounts of those, but other than that, reasonable. And the cold 4-bet. Yeah, I think it's correct. Okay, this will have to run once more, but in the meantime, well, you will have to wait the few seconds for the results. Which say the pocket sevens is a clear fold in this spot, and I called it off only to lose versus stronger hands. But well, it is quite a big mistake. Well, it says plus 003, so it's actually a winning play, but extremely high variance and unnecessary, especially when you compare it to the plus 18 with the aces and the second worst hand of ace queen off 0.76, so 7s is a clear fold. I will take that into account next time. And the Pio solved hand, I've made very basic input in the Pio. I just want to solve for the flop bet size, or if it's a check. I gave it 30% and 80%. Ranges aren't perfect, but I'm not doing my best at the moment. And it won't be that different if it's plus 2, plus 3% here, minus 3% there. This is big blind defense range, which I don't think it's optimal, but I believe this is what population will do more often than not. Maybe they are even tighter, like the Jack 6 off, 5-4 off. They don't Queen 4 off. They perhaps don't defend that often. Yeah, like the Queen 4 off, they will mostly fold. Those hands at the 35 big blind stacks they make for low frequency, very strong free bets. Hence, I was using the large sizing too often to maximize the fold equity, and I did not adjust for the strong hands to use the lower sizing when I want villains to actually continue. So that's a league I recently plugged. learning very, very fast, but it's overwhelming, so I need to slow down a little, please. Out of position checks, and it's up to in position, and it's actually a 100% check back with the pocket kings. It doesn't target the to get value from the queen. It wants to go to showdown, let's say, or does it bet the turn perhaps? Yeah, it bets the turn. So that's surprising. I thought it's gonna bet the flop. So it's something I learned again. Yeah, those are not a surprise. And like I said, 7-6 suited is a decent candidate to bet it off, to barrel it off. Worth noticing to check back that the weaker aces at a very high frequency, like 100% of the time, the worst ones. King queen also checks. So I think betting and targeting the to get value from the queen of hearts is a thing, but on the deeper stacks, where this board texture will allow the in-position player to most likely c-bet range, and probably small sizing too. Well, there will be two sizes. Anyway, I just wanted to see the 30 big blind sim. The queens are almost always a check. Surprised to see queen jack suited bet with a somewhat large frequency, queen jack off as well, compared to the king queens and kings. What exactly would be the reason for that? Why would I bet queen jack and not and check back king queen? Probably some blocker shenanigans that I don't understand yet, or do, but it just takes a lot of time to figure those out, and I'm doing those quickies. Okay, so that's it for study today. Thanks for watching.